guys, this is the Nubian Prince and I'm back at you with another relationship video. And this time I'll be talking about what to do when your relationship or your marriage is falling apart. Many times when that's the case, we have the tendency of activating the two situation where we fight or we take the flight. And we can't always want to run away from our relationship, or for those which are married, we can't keep running away from the marriage, because what happens, we have to remember foremost that in any and every relationship there are going to come different opinions. Your man or your husband or your partner are going to be thinking differently, you're going to think differently, but the sole purpose is to try to unify whatever you guys can unify or work towards a common agenda or a purpose or a goal. But not all the time you're gonna have you guys think alike, do alike. So you have to look out for clashes of opinions, clashes of thoughts, clashes of ideas and even beliefs as well. So we have to keep an open mind to that. And the next thing we have to look at as well is how we handle those circumstances when it do arise. Because like I said, to run away from problems or issues in your marriage or in your relationship, that's not solving it. That's just like sabotaging it or postponing it for another day, So we have to learn how to resolve issues in our relationship, and most importantly, how to resolve issues within ourselves. Because a lot of problems that leak out into relationships, some of them was self-wound that we have over a duration of time. And because we didn't deal with it properly, it sort of not only affect us now it sort of affects our relationship at home, or even at work, or even whatever social group you might be with, But like I said, we have to take back the strength of the knowledge that we have to try to render ourselves accountable for a situation and help ourselves and our partner to get to the point where you can talk about it, resolve it, and you can move on to the next level. The next thing we can look at as well, when our relationship, our marriage is going or falling apart, is don't be having your ego to take over the whole thing. Because sometimes we got too much big egos sometimes. And remember, the marriage or the relationship is for both of you. It's not for one person. The relationship is for two of you. And if it's a relationship is for both of you, then you all have the right to have your say. You have the right to have your opinion about things, because it's a relationship for two, So don't feel compromised that you've been robbed of your own ideas and views of things. You have to be confident enough to say, okay, you're a part of the relationship and you're a part of whatever it is going on in a relationship. Sometimes the man may not be, or the woman may not be the person who created the problem, but sometimes we have to help her resolve it, and sometimes we are the problem and we have to help to solve it as well, So we can't say because it's not our problem, the man, that we ain't gonna help her, because it's our relationship. When you help her, you're helping yourself. When you help her again, you're helping the relationship as well. So it's a team thing, And the next thing you can look at as well is don't be too overly confident that there's no problem can rock your relationship. A lot of time we can overly confident to say, okay, me and my man, we ain't arguing. But you guys may not be arguing, but other things is eating away in your relationship. Maybe it's insecurity, Maybe it's trust, Maybe it's just small little things. Maybe the way how he might look at other women on the street. Little things that you think is not necessarily a problem as a problem, but there are small little things that eating away, at the back of a relationship. And one of these days, you're going to realize there's a big open space, So let's pay attention to those small dark horses, that can show up in a relationship. Like, be overly confident that there's no problem or problems in your relationship. And the next one I think you can look at as well is be, like for us, for men, sometimes we have to be a listener for the woman. Women know that men are wired in the way that if you call onto us, then we automatically go into the fixing mode, So that's how we are as, as a being. You call us to our certain problems, we're going to want to offer solutions. But fellas, we have to learn that sometimes they may not always need a solution. Probably just a way to vent the situation, or talk about it, express themselves. You know what I mean? So sometimes, you know what I mean, we have to be the shoulder to those listen sometimes. You know what I mean? Listen attentively, not just listen because of listening's sake. You know, so we have to listen genuinely, you know what I mean? Because they can suss us out. So, oh, he ain't listening because he want to be here. You know what I mean? He wish he was playing his Xbox, or he wish he was making another YouTube video or something. But listen with everything, you know what I mean? And we can, you know what I mean, give her the confidence that she may not need any kind of Bob the Builder fix it kind of mechanism. Now she just wants us to be the shoulder so she can talk about things, and it's not about fixing it all the time. I do believe at my age now, you know, so it may take a while for me to get it, but yeah, I'm getting it, you know. So for other men and, you know, who in a relationship out there, let's not always want to think when she bring her a problem we need to fix it. Let's be open-minded to it, man. Give her the platform to say what she want to say. You know what I mean? Give her the ears, and, you know, if she wants some opinions afterwards, then, you know, be equipped to hear our opinions, you know. But those are some of the the areas that we can look at into our relationship when we think there's a falling apart or breaking away is happening. Like I said, and remember to keep on keeping on for each other. I mean, we're in it together as a partner in crime, so be there for each other. It's not about like, today's my good day, tomorrow is a bad day, so it's tough on you. No, be there for each other, man, all the way, because that's what relationships is all about. If you're eating the one biscuit, break that in two pieces like it did before at the beginning, man. If you have, you know what I mean, $1, break it down the middle, you know what I mean? That's how you attract her with your good qualities in the beginning. That's how you attract him as well, ladies, in the beginning with all those good qualities. Go back into the jar, pull out those qualities and dust them off again and use them again, because sometimes we can get our relationship into a stagnated situation where it's not growing, it's not moving. And sometimes we are the one who have our feet on the brake, you know what I mean? So we have to kind of ease up off the brake for a while and get a little gas going so we can move, the boat can flow down the river, which is the relationship river. And, you know what I mean, we can have a safe journey through the waters that are always going to be happening. Problems are all going to come in a relationship. Problems are always going to arrive here and there. But we have to find amicable ways of how to deal with them, resolve them, and we don't end up hurting the person that you love, or he or she doesn't end up hurting each other, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I don't think the intention is to hurt each other, but sometimes emotion get into the way, and people act off of frustration, out of fear, you know, all of that can like mess up your relationship. But like I said, take time out to reassess and reevaluate your relationship and see if it is worth your time of saving or patching up things or fixing it up, or if you think, you know, it's a dead deal. But like I said, before you throw it away, reevaluate it for yourself, because a lot of time we're in a relationship which worth our effort to try and to revive it, and sometimes we follow people's opinion of our own relationship and we throw away a beautiful relationship. It just so happened that you guys was going through a rough patch, you know what I mean? But you thought it's just what it is, and you throw away a beautiful relationship. But like I said, we live into an age where we live on a moment where we don't fix nothing. We don't throw away a relationship and pick up another one and keep throwing away another one and pick up another. But we have to remember that we have to try to fix something for once in our life. If the word fixing, fix it. If you try and try and try, or you guys try together and there's no fixing can happen, the glue can't stick anymore, at least you guys try, you know what I mean? So that's just my few words on this one. Feel free to drop me some comments as well, and also feel free to share the information, and thank you again to hit the subscription button, and also thanks to tuning into the Nubian Prince one more time. Peace.